Hey, you guys. Welcome to another episode of Man of Letters. Here to bring you guys knowledge, information, and just a little bit of entertainment. Hopefully, just enough to keep you around. Tonight's episode, we will be talking about following your highest level of excitement. And, well, first of all, I was watching Ashera's live earlier today called called Your Spiritual Gifts. And one thing she had said was to to find your talent, to find your spiritual talent. Well, all talents to some degree are spiritual, but and for God knows what reason, probably because Star Wars was on in the background. The theme song from Star Wars was in the background. My brain started putting stuff together. Plus, it's that time of night, and at this time of night, the brain just starts doing weird shit. You know what I mean? So, anywho, started thinking about this idea of following your highest excitement or following your excitement period. Um, I say be careful about following your excitement because a lot of times your excitement has been hijacked and we're not doing things because we're excited to do them. We're doing them because we're avoiding something else and we're pretending that it's actually exciting. Um, and how Ashira's video made me think of this was most of the time in the beginning, our highest excitement isn't going to bring us the highest level of excitement. And the reason why is because we tend to fill our lives with things that give us the highest level of stimulation with the lowest return. And a good example to this is the porn addiction that this generation is facing. They're saying that this generation's, what they compare it to? I don't know. But it's a problem. And the thing with porn is that it gives a high level of stimulation and low return. So our bodies are jacked up on dopamine constantly with no reward. Netflix, I watch Netflix too. Netflix or drama TV or drama news articles or video games or porn or partying, drinking, drugs, alcohol, sex, or promiscuity, I should say, meaningless sex. All these things drive the stimulation, but they have absolutely no return or very little return on bringing us things of value in the long term. And so when I say don't follow your excitement, the reason why I question following your excitement is because I'm just throwing it out there that maybe the majority of our excitements are these things, are the excitements that cause a high level of arousal and stimulation, but very minimal return. What up, self elevation? What up, goddess energy? Um, and so here's the thing. Back to Ashir's video earlier, was talking about developing your skills, developing your gifts. Well, training yourself is not always fun and it's not always exciting. Sometimes, especially in the beginning, it can never be fun, it can never be exciting. The goal you have, the long term goal that you have, is what will fuel you. Your why is what they call it. But if you don't have a strong why, if you don't have a strong goal, then in the beginning, it's like you're trying. You have something that gives you satisfaction every day, that gives you a literal dopamine rush every day. Say it's not serving you. Checking social media, watching Netflix, porn, sex, shopping, smut TV, whatever the hell it is, that you use daily. But you want to transition to a sort of magical life, a sort of fantasy, a fantastic world of your own creation. But you know that in order to get to that magical world, that new magical paradigm that you want to live in, you have to change who you are. You have to drop your habits, you have to change your habits. You have to stop being less of a drifter and being more of a doer. But as you guys all know, changing habits is not easy. And what we do is we literally starve ourselves of the everyday dopamine rushes that we used to give ourselves, in whatever form those cheap dopamine rushes came from. So it's like you say, follow your highest excitement, develop your spiritual gifts. But developing your spiritual gifts takes work, and work is not always exciting. And if it's not exciting, how are you going to follow it? If you've been taught to follow your excitement and you're confused about what's exciting for you, how are you supposed to follow your excitement for longer than a few days, let alone a fucking few years or a decade? Like, let's be real, guys. If you have big dreams and big goals, 99% of you guys, maybe 95% of you guys, it's gonna take at least a decade for you to be fucking killing it in your game. And if you're younger, I know that sounds like a long ass time, but ask any of these older cats in here, myself included, 10 years will go by in a fucking blink of an eye. Um, so maybe we'll substitute. Instead of follow your excitement, um, we know that excitement is an emotion, and we know that emotions are not sustainable. They come and go. Sometimes you're excited, sometimes you're not excited. Sometimes you're happy, sometimes you're not. Sometimes you're motivated, sometimes you're not motivated. These are all emotions, and emotions are sort of tied to your physical body. They're tied to the physical world, and so they're tied to this swing of rhythm, the swing of the pendulum. So instead of attaching ourselves to excitement, knowing that excitement comes and goes, maybe we can attach ourselves to something higher than that. Or maybe not attach ourselves to something at all, but to me that sounds too wishy-washy. Say just let go completely detach. That's sounds nice, Keith. Keith, that sounds nice to just completely detach, but what the fuck does that even mean? I don't know. I just said it because it's been programmed into me to say detach. Um, Anywho, let go of the need for something to be exciting. Um, and maybe step back from the picture and realize that unless you're really on your A game, which it's hard, which is hard to do, to really be on your A game 90% of the time. If you really want to be on your A game, it's going to take a lot of willpower. And one of the things that willpower does is willpower allows you to exist in a state of mind regardless of the swing of that pendulum. For example, your willpower is what allows you to get something done regardless if you're excited about it or not. Yesterday I meditated for the first time in all of 2019. Tonight, after I get done with this video, I'm going to meditate again. I'm not excited about meditating, but my willpower will allow me to meditate regardless. I'm not excited about doing 100 push-ups and sit-ups a day, but my willpower will carry me through it. Right? That's the power of the will. Um, so, if you want to develop your talents and shit, if you want to develop your spiritual gifts, um, it is exciting at first to have these goals and to see the future of what's going to happen. But No, the excitement is gonna leave eventually, and you have to access another part of you that doesn't rely on excitement, so that you can still get shit done. So boom, that was my food for thought for the evening. Guess I can catch up on you guys' comments now. Ooh, we've been busy. Goddess energy, what's cracking? Um, Johnny's South. Altrusion, what's up, man? Um, Altrusion, we need to get on. I know I've been busy, man. We're gonna get on some shit. 10 years moves quicker. It's not, but it begins with the practice. Learn to tap into true bliss. This comes from true discovery of self, a strong foundation, Liz. No doubt. No doubt. Foo Foo first. What's cracking, Foo Foo? I like that. Self elevation says detaching from the mundane. I like that a lot. Oh man, I'll choose in grace. What I'll choose, so I'll choose, and I'll read what he just said. You have to set your subconscious to the task. The conscious mind cannot sustain or evoke changes in the physical. That's beautifully said. I'll choose and grace be. That's fucking from the mouth of the pulpit. You guys could write that shit down somewhere, because that's very true. Um, it's very true. To add to that, the subconscious mind gets bored easily. You guys, the conscious mind gets bored easily. The conscious mind likes novelty. It likes new. It's always looking for new things. Like, once it gets tired of something, it kicks it to the subconscious and moves on to something else. Subconscious is a more lasting energy, if you will. So when you can get something set in the subconscious, that's your claim to fame when it comes to making substantial changes in the world. They both work together. You can feed your subconscious using your conscious, but again, that takes will, a massive amount of it. Bianca Jaguar, what up? Hey, Liz, what's cracking? My bad, Liz. I should broadcast. Ya me suscríbete, toca, bro. Yeah, everyone subscribed to Altrusion, by the way. He's got a pretty cool... Liz subscribed to Altrusion's channel, and she said she liked it a lot. I don't know how to... Me know how to use your accent. Me don't know how to use your accent. By the way, you guys, what's up? What's cracking, Rebooted? If anyone wants to paraphrase the lesson for the people who just came in, feel free to leave it in the comments. John Smith, I should have reminded John Smith to join the live. I should shoot him an email like, yo, John Smith, we're live. I always forget. He says he never gets the email updates on time. Hey, I got an order on Etsy. What up? Not Jamaican accent? I can hardly do the Jamaican accent. I can't do other random ass fucking Caribbean nations out there. Can you explain your dream drops on Etsy, Goddess Energy? Can I ever? Hell yeah, I can explain the dream drops. You kidding me? Playoffs? Okay, but it might take a couple seconds. So give me a second. Crystal Perez, La Puente. Excitement is like motivation. It is temporary. You have to be consistent in anything you want to level up in. Well said, Lady B. Well said. Okay, So the dream drops, you guys, is a type of alchemical process that goes by the name of spagyrics. And what a spagyric is taking a plant. Ha! What's up, uppity? Yeah, Lady B, I still make candles. So the lost my train of thought. Lost my train of thought. Oh, thanks, Angela Bailey. You take the plant, you separate it into its three constituents. The mineral salts, which are the minerals, like calcium, zinc, and shit like that. The essential oils, which is the essential oil. The volatile compounds. And alcohol. Plants produce alcohol to dissolve fats and oils and shit. Ethyl alcohol. So in alchemy, everything exists, has three parts to it: the mind, body, and soul. So the corresponding elements to the plant is mind, body, soul. The mind is the alcohol, connected. It's the spirit. The body is the mineral salts. That's the salt in alchemy. And the soul is the essential oils of the plant. So the plant, the three parts: mind, body, soul. A spagyric tincture, so my dream drops right here, basically is you take a plant. So I took mugwort and Mexican dream herb, two incredibly potent herbs for increasing clarity in dreams, dream recall, vividness of dreams. I took those two plants and distilled off the essential oil. You burn off the remaining plant material to get the salts, to get the mineral salts, and then you ferment the plant material to get the ethyl alcohol. So you get the three parts and you combine them back together in a final solution. So this is 1 to 6. It's 1 part plant material to 6 parts alcohol. And what it does is it increases the bioavailability of the plants. And it keeps the entire plant intact when you take it. So instead of just taking the essential oil, you're taking the essential oil and the minerals, and of course the alcohol helps it cross the blood-brain barrier more easily. So basically the dream drops are an incredibly potent version of the plant material in one bottle. So that's the spagyric. That was kind of wordy, but it's super fascinating stuff. And you guys want to do more research, just Google spagyrics, Spagryrics. And will it help you astral project? Yes and no. I don't know if these have actually been researched to help you astral project, but here's the thing with astral projection. They say that you can astral project from lucid dreaming, which is why I started learning how to lucid dream in the first place, was because lucid dream and astral projecting are two different things. Lucid dreaming is you're in a dream. Astral projecting is you're in the astral realm. You could be seeing the real world. You could go inside of the sun. You could do and go wherever. So if you use this to lucid dream, then yes, this could technically help you astral project, because you can astral project instantaneously when you're lucid dreaming. However, you still have to get to the lucid dreaming state, which is by no means an easy feat for your average person. You got to be on your game to be able to lucid dream daily. People say, oh, you can astral project easily. Watch this video, astral project in 3 days. Yeah, again, a small percentage of the population will be able to pull that shit off easily. But you and I, best believe we're going to be working at that shit for a long time to be able to do it consistently. So, that was a long-winded answer of both yes and no to answer your question. Um, Uppity is savage. Yeah, they're savage. With all the spiritual things you've learned, has it changed your life in any way, or do you think you're just more knowledgeable? It's a good question. It's for sure changed my life. Like, it's for sure changed my life. Um, However, um, I don't know. Never mind. Yeah, it's changed my life for sure. It's tough to say to what degree, though, you know? So, what is the state of a. Hey, what up, Sancho? Goddess energy. Yeah, it's. By the way, Mexican dream herb is probably the most bitter herb you've ever tasted. So, it's not gonna taste pleasant, but it is gonna work. I promise you that. um, is my alchemy process similar to the drops Ashera sells on Etsy? No, no, it's not. Ashera's process isn't spagyrics. I want to say her process is colloidal. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. There's people in this room that follow Ashera and know about her products better than I do. But I believe her, at least some of her products are colloidal based. Like, she's got colloidal silver, colloidal gold, and the idea behind those things is it increases um, the electrical connectivity in your neurons and shit, because your nervous system is all electrical. And so the idea is gold is one of the cleanest conducting metals on the planet. So getting colloidal gold in your body is supposed to help increase your neural connections and unlocking parts of your brain and having your electromagnetic field fire a lot more efficiently. I think, don't quote me. Sancho, yes, the more bitter. Well, not always, but it tends to be the more bitter, the more potent it is. And this shit is super potent. Sorry, guys. I'm writing a letter for one of the Etsy's right now. Um, hey, Gold Wolf. Elizabeth John is on that Anunnaki right now. Anunnaki and the fake moon. Um, I'm pretty high right now. Virgo King, well played. Trying to figure out what you guys are doing and talking about. Virgo King. Someone fill Virgo King in. We're talking about fucking Magic Man. So you think Tahuti, Enoch, I'm guessing, Metatron, and Archangel Michael are the same energy? Um, Honestly, I don't know. I would say no though, because um, Aren't Metatron and Michael two different angels, even within the same text? Could be wrong there. I know, B-Girl. I'm on the West Coast, and you guys, I feel like everyone in the channel is on the East Coast, and it's hard for me to do lives earlier in the day on account of work and whatnot. Hey, Seattle? Nice. I was just in Seattle last year. Yeah, I wouldn't say. Well, Enoch and Tahuti might be the same because Enoch got taken up in the spacecraft to learn a bunch of shit, and Tahuti, at least according to the Emerald Tablets, also got taken up into a spaceship to learn a whole bunch of secrets. So Tahuti and Enoch might be the same person, but I don't think Metatron is the same person. Actually, Metatron might, because wasn't Metatron a scribe, or am I getting that wrong? I don't know. I'm not sure. I can't find it. But I think so. I think Metatron might actually be a scribe. So if Metatron was a scribe, Tahuti, aka Thoth, is the god of writing in Egypt, and Enoch is the one who. So Enoch, Tahuti, Metatron could possibly be all the same person, but I would exclude the Archangel Michael from that list. What's up, Bree? Glad to have you here. Good night, B-Girl. I have a Tibetan singing bowl. Hold on, you guys. I'm about to fucking Tibetan singing bowl your asses. I normally keep $100 bills in my singing bowl. Cast that vibration, if you know what I mean. Oh shit. Y'all ready for this? You ready? Where you at? Get on my level. Singing bowl master. You're welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be here all night. It feels like magic. Is is Crystal in here? Is Crystal Perez in here? That was a good frequency. I am now healed. I'll hit you guys with some more of that in a second. Vibrations are real interesting. Sometimes I think I can sense a presence when I get them randomly. It's usually when I'm doing a quick 5 to 10 minutes of just thinking about absolutely nothing. At Gardenian Moon. I wish I was giving out prizes because I would give you a prize. Yes, my name, Yanalise Cruz. Yanalise Cruz, how you been? Long time no see. Yes, my name came from Supernatural. It absolutely came from Supernatural. I fucking love that show. And I've been watching it since like 2007 or 8 or something stupid like that. But yes, that's exactly where my channel name came from. If you guys want something to happen, a little manifestation trick, write that shit down. There's something about it's like your mind is a tower that sends frequencies right to manifest shit to resonate out in the world. But we can also program objects with those same vibrations. The same way computers use quartz in computer chips to store information, your mind can also implant information into things. Which is why I think writing shit down works so well. Write shit down. I'm glad you feel cool, Gardenian, because that makes me stoked that you were even watching Supernatural. What season are you on? Did you just get to the Meta Blooders? So you're in like season 5 or 6 or something like that? Bree, I sold a Dream Spagiric, and I send all my Etsy packages out with little handwritten letters. Normally they're nowhere near this long, but this one happens to be a special one, so I'm making it really nice. No, texting doesn't count as writing. It's better than nothing, but you need the movement. You need the fucking connection. Like mind to eyeballs to hands, the movement. It's basically, let's say all is mind. Well, all is mind, but all is also everything else. What's more precise is origin is mind. So the origin is mind, but the more you can involve yourself in a process, the more intention you're going to get into it, and the more you're going to get out of it. So the thing with, and this is why writing your dreams down works so well, because the more you can involve yourself in a process, the more of your juju you're going to put into it. So there's more involvement in writing something down than speaking it. There's more involvement in writing something down than texting it, just because you physically have to go through more motions to do it. Cool. Catching up. What kind of paper? I bought this paper off of someone on Etsy. It's this girl that makes her own paper out of England. And I forgot, I think it's called cotton paper, and it's nice as fuck. It feels really cool, and it looks legit as fuck. Season 8, yeah, you definitely have some catching up to do. Tips for getting used to the dark. I sit and stare at myself in a mirror with a dim colored light, but I find myself getting frightened when I lay down and stare at the dark to manifest with it. Well, I guess keep doing it. I'm not sure if you were asking. Oh, you're asking for tips for getting used to the dark. Ew. Um, I mean, not off the top of my head. I could spitball some shit for you. I don't know how useful that would be. Oh shit, did my candle go out? Spooky. You guys, when did this candle go out? Why didn't you say something? Oh, what the hell? Hmm. I think this candle got clogged. Oh man. Well, that was annoying. Did I mute him in time? Cool. That was really annoying. Jesus. Where do you store the letters afterwards? What do you mean? What letters? What font or language are you writing in? I'm writing I'm writing in English. And I'm writing in I started doing calligraphy when I was I think 18, and it's just changed gradually over the past. I'm 31 now. So it's just changed on its own. Fuck, it's crazy. I've been writing calligraphy for a long ass time. There's no font name to it. I started with a basic script, and then it's sort of evolved after that. Thoughts on past life memories, like when you meet people and you swear you've known them in another time? I don't know. I like to think of it. Past life stuff. I believe in past lives. And I've seen the documentaries on people who do some unbelievable past life things that they shouldn't be able to do or shouldn't be able to know. But I don't know. Um, some people say it's somewhat of a soul family. Like everyone that you meet in this life that you become good friends with, you've been good friends with them in many lives before. Sometimes they're your sister, sometimes they're your brother, sometimes they're your friend, sometimes they're your enemy. And it's sort of just you kind of vortex around each other into infinity, I would assume. Um, but it could also be a blood thing. It could also be a DNA thing. You know, information does and has been proven to get carried down through your DNA. So you could be recognizing on the subconscious level a print or something from them. You know, um, like how the fuck do spiders know how to spin webs as soon as they're born? Webs are some of the most intricate pieces of work in the animal kingdom, but they know how to do it. Why? Because of their DNA. Information and knowledge gets passed in the DNA, and you could be tapping into ancestral things, not necessarily past life things, but not even your past lives. It could be past lives from your predecessors. I don't know. I don't know. Now we gotta backtrack because someone tried to spam the channel. Grounding, dude, fucking grounding is cake, man. Take your shoes off, go for a walk in nature, go to the beach, meditate. Um, Scent is a really good one. Get a really grounding scent, like earthy scents are very grounding. Like, don't do floral shit. Don't do like jasmine and lavender. That's not grounding. Do like sandalwood, or amber, or I don't know where frankincense is earthy. You could do frankincense, but go to the earthy ones, not the sweet varieties of frankincense. Don't do copals. Copals might work, but go darker copals. Don't do the white copal. Um, those are good for grounding. Smell is huge for grounding. Foods you eat, literally foods that come from the ground are good for grounding, like beets, potatoes, carrots. Again, stay away from fruits and flowers and shit like that. Those have a sort of a higher cerebral sort of correspondence. Um, um, when you're done writing, normally I plant them, so I like to grow plants, and the plant is sort of the physical representation of the wish. So I'll get like a note, write it down, stick it in the dirt, plant the plant on top of it. Boom, the plant grows, the dream grows. And that's the reminder, basically. And the magic. Liz, we were definitely friends in the past life. We're friends in this life. What are you talking about? And no worries, Emma. No worries. No need to apologize. The message was received. Is that where the whole twin flame idea came from? Two halves of one soul trying to reconnect? It could be. I'm not big on twin flames. I don't. The idea of twin flames seems to be sort of contradicting, because I was under the impression that souls are whole. Like I am a whole person, you are a whole person, like we are all whole. We're not just halves running around. Or maybe we are, but for everyone to be running around as only half a soul, it just doesn't add up with me and like the studies that I've done into esotericism and like the occult and ancient teachings and whatnot. Not that it can't ever happen. We live in an infinite universe. Fucking anything can happen. So for sure, so I believe souls can get split up, split in half, split into 1,000. You guys have seen Harry Potter? Lord Voldemort split his shit in half in like 6 different ways. But so maybe in some extreme cases there are such thing as twin flames. Possibly. Ah, Phoenix. I know, the notification game sucks, man. YouTube's trying to hold me down. YouTube trying to hold man of letters down. Alright, you guys. Astral travel as easily. Ashera says her kids are her twin flame. Ooh, interesting. Um, so twin flames, multiple flames. That's actually quite beautiful, having your kids as twin flames. I could see that. My son is the most fucking precious thing I've ever come across in this whole goddamn world. So, if I found out that he was my twin flame, I'd be stoked. Yeah, Shear's uppity unicorn. Do you have a name, uppity? Should I just keep calling you uppity? Just uppity, uppity, uppity unicorn. Yeah, Shear's awesome. Shear's helped out the Man of Letters fam since like day 2 of the start of this channel. And I wouldn't be where I am this quickly without her, for sure. Incredibly thankful for her. JHD's asked, but after I ground myself, would I be able to astral travel as easily? That's a good question. My gut tells me that whether or not grounding yourself helps you astral project more easily, it tells me more than that it's important to ground because people who, myself included, tend to go for these fantasy realms, whether that fantasy realm exists in video games, in the spiritual world, in astral projecting, lucid dreaming, can become imbalanced. And if you're constantly striving for the astral, which is not here on Earth, but the majority of your conscious awareness is happening here on Earth, you're going to be extremely imbalanced. So I would suggest grounding regardless if you think it'll help astral projecting or not. It might not. It might not help astral projecting, your ability to do it, but it might strengthen your reserve once you are able to do it. Does that make sense? Like, it might not increase the frequency, but it'll increase the quality. Maybe that's what I meant to say. So my gut says that grounding may decrease the frequency, but increase the quality of the experience itself, because again you're more balanced, right? The name of the game is balance. We want balance. We want balance. We want balance. We can't tip too far to one side or the other, or we fuck the whole system up. Chocolate. Chocolate Angel. Chocolate Angel Handley. All right. Guess we'll just call you Chocolate. Cool. Astral projection is actually for learning purposes, not for having a bunch of fun. Phoenix King, why you gotta throw a wrench in everyone's fun time? I'm trying to astral project to party with aliens. I'm not being sarcastic. That's a dead serious claim. Makes sense that it should be used for learning purposes and not fun. But can a guy live a little? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to astral project and go inside the tubes of mushroom mycelium and learn what the fuck's going on in there, and like hang out with the mushrooms, like underground, just doing little fucking mushroom things. Uppity, aka Chocolates, talk about astral traveling, suffer the sleep paralysis several times a day. Damn, Uppity. Get Thanos. You can't hate on Thanos. Thanos was Thanos followed natural law. I mean, he went about it in a really he went about it from the angle of death himself. But he did go with the laws of nature, to be fair. By the way, Chocolate, you're gonna have to share with us your astral projecting techniques because I'm sure myself and others in this room don't do it quite as easily as others, and we would like any information you have on the topic. Nothing wrong. Hatshepsut. That name just came up recently, actually. I used to get sleep paralysis a lot more when I was younger, but it actually hasn't happened in a really long time. Galactic travel, atomic astral travel. Yeah. You guys have some interesting things to say, you know that? One of my goals, just so you guys know, off topic, with Man of Letters, with my YouTube channel in general, with everything I want to do in general, is to create a place where the homies can get together, talk about weird shit and weird experiences, and learn from it. And I'm stoked that it's turned out that way. I really am. Written and ready to receive. Creepy. What up? Oh shit. I feel you. Oh no. Good luck. Oh, alright. That's a weird, creepy dude. That's... No. No, sorry, man. The back of my room faces the street. There's a hill. There's a weird, creepy ass dude outside my window, just doing weird, creepy ass dude things. He's actually trying to get a hold of the girl next to me. He can probably see into her room too. He's trying to call her. I thought he was trying to call me, and I was like, "Yo, what the fuck is this dude doing?" So I was like, "Yo," and he's like, "Yo," and then he asked if he could stay at my house tonight. He's all, I was actually trying to get a hold of the girl next to you, to apologize. I kind of caught her attention, and I waited too long to say something. It's like I just was staying somewhere at work tonight on the floor. I didn't want to. Could you help me out with that? I was like, "Fuck you talking about? I'm staying at my house." Like, what? What? Some weird shit going on out here. All right, catch up to you guys' comments because I got distracted by the spooks outside. Catching up on Chocolate's text. Great, you were chosen, so you can't help us. End up in another world. Okay, so you gotta fast. Apparently, we gotta fast, y'all. So we gotta fast. I definitely don't fast. Speaking of incubus, I had an encounter with a succubus a few years ago. Maybe that'll be a story for another time. Greetings, Vicky. What's cracking? Phoenix, if you have lucid dreams often, why don't you use your lucid dreams as a way to develop your intuition? Like, for example, next time you lucid dream, ask to meet the aspect of yourself that is in charge of your intuition, or ask to meet your intuition in physical form while you're in the lucid dream. That's the beauty about lucid dreaming, is that you can see the different aspects of yourself inside of the dream. People do all the time, like, show me my worst fear, or show me a situation that I can't overcome in real life, or you know what I mean. You would fast for 3 days straight, Chocolate? All right, uppity. Elizabeth. I have Astral Dynamics by Robert Bruce. Mike's World, using the Psalms to cure. Well, an incubus is a male, a succubus is a female. So if the entity that tries to have sexual relations with you in your sleep is a male, then it's an incubus. If it's a female, it's a succubus. Um, all right, uppity, you're gonna have to email me some relevant links and some shit. Because I feel like you're one of those people that knows things that doesn't really talk about those things. At least not very often. And the stuff that you can't find just casually perusing the internet. So I'd really appreciate it if you sent me some stuff. We might have to call it for the evening. I'll just eat lighter. I've been down to try a fast. I almost did a fast a couple months ago. This girl was on this 5-day fast. She started off at 3 and then bumped it to 5 because she was just in the zone. But Yeah, Uppity is basically our best source for astral travel at the moment, so ask her all your needs. Hey, what do you guys say about a little group meditation when I end this video? A quick 10 minutes or so. Thoughts? Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. Ezekiel 25:17. The path of the righteous man is beset on all sides by the iniquities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brother. And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee. Say what again? Say it again. I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Say what one more goddamn time. Okay, guys. If any of you have any pertinent information or questions to ask, say it now or forever hold your peace. It's getting late. I'm gonna log off, do a bit of meditation, 10 quick 10-15 minute. Um, I was raised Catholic, so I know not a lot of the Bible, but I know some of the Bible. I went to Catholic school growing up. Like the witchiest, the the witchiest religion you can possibly be a part of. Singing bowls? I mean, I can't do singing bowls and meditate at the same time, you guys. Like, what do you guys want from me? Dinner time. If you were raised Christian, you've been a witch your whole life. I'm just kidding. I'm just talking shit. I know. I'll start stocking singing bowls, you guys. All right. I'll start stocking the singing bowls. Ooh, chocolate. Sounds to me like you're a gray Jedi. My favorite Jedi. Team Thanos. So you're a gray Jedi. Gray Jedis are exactly what you taught. Gray Jedis believe in balance. So if there's an imbalance to the light, they bring it a little to the dark. If there's an imbalance towards the dark, they bring it back towards the light. Um, it's a little more natural. When I say natural, I mean as pertaining to like nature. So if there's too many deer in an area of the woods, then the wolves have more food. So the wolf population grows. But once the wolf population grows, they start eating more deer, and then they kill back the deer population. But when the deer population dies, now there's not enough food for the large population of wolves, and so the wolves die back. And it's just a constant swing back and forth of going too far to one side and balancing out. And that's more or less the philosophy of the Grey Jedi is balance, 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 balance. Yeah. Salavi Studio. You made it just in time. We're about to do a group meditation. So, actually, what do you guys think? You trying to keep the live running and do the group meditation, or are you trying to stop the live and run the group meditation? Take me to the next dimension. Take me to the next. My face looks spooky as hell coming out of the darkness like that. It's like, what up? JHD, Fallen Angel? Shit. We take them all. Fallen angels, angels that have stood up, angels that never fell down in the first place, demons, whatever. Come weary, come tired. Give me your weary, give me your tired. How does the thing go, America? It was like, give me your tired, give me your weary, give me your downtrodden and sick. Oh my god. Chocolate angels. Come and I will give you. That's, I'm telling you guys, that's what my channel has always been about. That's why it was called. It used to be called Welcome Home until YouTube shut me down, the fucking bastards. But it's cool. Can't stop us. We still created one anyways. Take your shoes off. Stay a while. Make yourself at home, you guys. John Smith. I try to email you at the beginning of the live because I know you don't get the updates. Everyone say hello to John Smith. Caramel Angels, let's get it. Wait, no, it's not Caramel Angel, it's Chocolate Angels. Or is there a Caramel Angel in here? Summer. And make America meditate again. Bunch of regular old jokesters in this room, ain't ya? There's a bunch of fucking jokesters in here. I like how I keep saying I have to go like I actually have somewhere to be. I don't have anywhere to be. I'm a grown-ass man. I do what the fuck I want. I do have work in the morning though, to be fair. All right. Meditate. Group meditation, we're doing it. I'm going to turn this off, actually. And it's 11:02 Pacific Standard Time. So I'm going to end this video in the next minute or two. We'll say in 8 minutes from now at 11:10 Pacific Standard Time, which is whatever 10 your time. All right? Does that sound good to you guys? Peace out. Is someone leaving? Uppity. Peace out, chocolate. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. Join us in the meditation if you care. If you care to. Not that you don't care, but if you care to join us on the meditation. And if you want, I'm listening to the Darduk meditation on YouTube if you guys want to join along. I'll give you the link right now. Thanks, by the way, Uppity, for all the information that you shared. Here's the link to what I have playing in the background. And cool. Burn your resins. You can start breathing on my face. I feel ya. Do what you gotta do. But thanks for joining, you guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for sharing your time. I appreciate it. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Stay nimble. And I'll see you on the other side in about 5 minutes. All right? Yes, John Smith, we're doing a group meditation. Peace out. Yes, 1:10. Peace out. Or whatever 10 it is at your time.